Today, I'm gonna show you what my objective is. My objective is to use the standby with the Blue Bros. Super Saiyan Goku. Look how many turns are at. Turn 70. Blue Bros in opposing turn. They're over there. We gotta find something out. We need to see where the super is gonna be at. Okay, where is the super gonna be at? Hopefully it's first slot. It is first slot. We're gonna try this. So we're gonna go here. We're going to pop this because he's super in first slot. I gotta float him because I don't want to keep the same units on the turn. I just don't want to do it. I want to do it. So we have him here. We are going to gladly take an 8-piece. Because what is that? 9. He supers for, what is he super for again? 12.95. I think we have a 77% damage reduction, right? Or is that evasion? What do we, 70%? Yeah, 77% damage. Yeah, we're going to be good. So we have 11 million defense, do ultra super attack. And then we're just going to be able to take win. So next turn, whoever's in the first slot, which is probably going to be, Blue Bros, not Blue Bros, but STR Goku. We're gonna put him in the first slot there, and we're gonna have no choice but to use him for the you know what I'm saying, the Dokan mode here. All right, so I want to see about 80 million. I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's gonna be 100. I doubt it, but if it is, that's kind of crazy. 107. That's not too bad. You know, I didn't do as much stacking with them as I wanted to because I was focusing on getting Vegeta and Trunks to have at least 4.5 million defense, because that way we'll be able to take any super in the game in the first slot. And then I was focusing on making sure that Vegeta, Tech Vegeta, Tech Goku, AGL Goku, and Vegeta could have enough, you know, to give. I had no choice, bro. I had no choice. But this should be what, third? So we can do 5 super attacks first slot. Okay, bada bing, boom. At least we're taking 3 to 4 bars off, right? Because when we come back around the following turn, we're gonna be good to go. I have no choice but to keep them on rotation together because I need a scouter. I need the scouter. So as much as I don't want to get rid of this, I want to go more on the attack because I want to make sure I'm doing enough damage to Gogeta. It's looking like we have to do this. All right, so that was 2 attacks, which is fine. Right, we're gonna take this. Thank God they're not double super. Like, thank God. But I feel like what they could do here is we could get another festival battle, and it's like other units. You know, other units could be in the festival battle as well. Like, I don't know if this is this just strictly Dokkan Fest, or are they like, I think it's Dokkan Fest, if I'm not mistaken. We could do like carnivals, or we could do like another bit of units, like more units could be in here. Like Frieza could be in here. Gold Frieza could be in here. Look at this, 10 million defense. And they greatly raise defense on the 18 key, raise the defense on the 12 key. They also have, when attacking with 18 or more key, launch additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. When attacking with 24, launch additional super attack. So they infinitely stack key, and the chance to perform the crit goes up 10% up to 50 for every super attack performed. As you see, we performed about 96 super attacks. So 96 super attacks, which give us 10 million defense. It's crazy. I do think that the GT duo and these guys, when they get it easy, are going to be some of the best units we've probably ever seen ever in Dokkan Easy outside of the 7th anniversaries, if they can get it, if they greatly stack attack and defense, because their spirit bombs, this that they're capable of doing is immaculate. So we need to find out where the super is. Hopefully it's in the first slot. Please be in the first slot. It's in the first slot, thank God. We're gonna grab this. And with these guys here, we don't have to do anything. I just want to set up my guys next turn so we can be a little bit okay. So here we go. It'd be nice to kill off the Dokkan mode, but I don't know if we will. I want to continue to get his attack higher. So whenever he's have Vegeta and Trunks on the turn and we pop the active, we're going to do massive damage and maybe one-shot Glorio, which is be the first time in a while we've held on to something like this. That's what I really want to do. I want a one-shot Glorio, something crazy. But here we go. Dokkan mode. No crits, unfortunately, which is really crazy why that's not a crit. But I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide here. You're just giving us another opportunity. Appreciate you, gang. Can we dodge these? Sir? 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 This is a Wendy's? Thank you. I'm gonna say, do not play with me, bro. Do not play with me. I'm not in the mood today. I could have went attack here, but I need the D up. Gotta get that D up, okay? Have a scouter each turn. One of these, I feel like I'm gonna float off the Boo Bros. I'm gonna start the standby here pretty soon, but do I don't know. I don't know. Because I know we'd be able to use a standby on Vegito, but I don't know if we'd be able to use it on we shouldn't use it on Gogeta because we have Tech Vegito. And he's on, normally he doesn't super any slot besides the first slot, sometimes the second slot, but hopefully we can get him out the way as fast as possible with Vegito. That's just like my main focus there. If I can get him out the way quick as hell, I have no problem with nothing else. That's all I'm saying. I got no problems with nothing else here. Okay, how do we have a 50-50s and we're not critting? Really wicked work. They're never gonna die unless we get super. Listen here, listen. He's at 4.8. We switched to Vegeta. That puts him at 6 million. It was 4.8, so 1.2 million increase there. We have him here. Let me see how much of a, so it increases his attack. It really doesn't that much, but we're gonna keep him last slot because we're gonna go do that. We have Vegito that's gonna be here pretty soon. I don't want to get rid of him, so I'm gonna put him in the last slot because you know it within there he has a defense 150% with 20 or more, or activating active skill, and then when we're in the last slot we perform a crit and our attack goes up. So basically we activate the active skill. We'll do massive damage here in this slot and we're going after this blue bitch. Can we crit and wipe this man off the map? Look at that. Woo! Let's go after him. It's monkey business now, all right? You know what we gotta do. You know what we have to do here. Let's go after him still. And then we hit ×3 plus the 30% defense that we have. Yeah, so we're gonna be okay. So let me grab this. All right. I'm liking where we're at. We each got, I think, Future Saga, Bond of Parent and Child got a defensive boost here. Glorio double shits. Okay. Glorio's gonna die. But is he gonna die to Vegeta and Trunks, which would be great? Because if we crit here, and we crit 3 or 4 times, Vegeta doesn't have to waste all his super attacks on Glorio. But for the first time in my life, we've crit. For the first time in my life, we have crit where we're supposed to crit. Wow. Wow. For the first time in my life, bro. I can't. 159 million. You can't make this up. You literally can't make this up here. Can we crit? Thanks for the crit. Do I start my I don't think I start my standby process right now, right? There's no way. I think I started. I don't know how many turns do I get to use the standby. When do I pop the? When do I start the standby process right now? For some reason, I kind of want to wait for when we actually see him, but I really don't know. I really don't know. Because I think I'll start the standby once we get, I don't even know. I think I should start it now. But I gotta pop the active with Gogeta. So who am I gonna float off next turn anyway? The thing is this, am I going to kill Daima Goku here? I don't think so. It's not guaranteed we're gonna kill him here. That's what I'm saying. It's not guaranteed that we're gonna kill him. We could die to anything, right? Like it's very possible, but I guess we just have to hold off, bro. We just gotta hold off. We can find something out. Find something out. I think we can make it work. I think I'm kind of overthinking it because I can also pop the active with Gogeta if he supers in the first slot and put bro there. We should be okay. You know, I think we'll be okay. I can float off Vegeta and Trunks the following turn, and we can kind of hold it down right there. It's possible, but if he's triple supering, I don't know if it's possible. I'm talking about Vegito. If Vegito is triple supering, I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, I have no idea. Nice little 15 mil. I mean, we could do like 30 million. That'd make me happy. Look at that, 15. That's good. 15. That's 21. What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You see? You just gotta have faith, bro. You just gotta have faith. All right. What we got there? So my guess is just as good as yours. Okay, my guess is as good as yours. If we were to kill him here, it would be great if we crit, but we didn't. That'd have been crazy crit. If we killed him here, it would work out perfectly because I can pop the active with Vegito, but I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, he's not gonna kill. Because if he has a max up to 2 more supers. So what do I do here? I guess I gotta see where the active skill is gonna be at. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The question is, where is he supering at? We're gonna find out. Okay, supering first slot. So my guess would be is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take all of those so we can take that, right? Because that will put us at a 80% damage reduction plus whatever we have, the million defense that we have going on right there. Because I guess it goes up to what times 100 would be times 2. So yeah, we should be okay. 7 million something with an 80% damage reduction. Float him. We're gonna pop the active next turn anyway with Tech Vegito, so we have no choice but to float him, and we're gonna keep him here. But I'm gonna pop the standby, so maybe by the time if we kill him next turn, we can pop the active with Gogeta and we can kind of hold it down there. That's my goal. All right, that's my goal. But let me grab so I can get the damage reduction, right? You know, we had 3.6. Look at this. When receiving the attack is times 2, 200% would be times 3. We have a 80% damage reduction. So let's pop up. Let's see what we got going on. Let's pull this down. We got 12 charges, so we're not gonna be too far out of the mix. All right. This only works if next turn we pop the active, we do a lot of damage and we don't die here. That's the real thing. All right. So hopefully we get us some rainbow or some orbs that's changing here. That works in our favor. Okay, look at the defense. 10 million defense. That's crazy, right? Guards all attacks for 4 turns. Basic effects defense 250%. Damage reduction 8% for each key sphere obtained. So we have 10 million with a, what is this? A 10 million defense with a, this is 56% damage reduction because what is this, 8%? So 8% plus 7, 56. Yeah, so here we go. Let's take this. All right, so 6.2 million defense on top of us having the 30% bond of parent and child category allies defense when attacking. So we're not gonna die there. If say the damage reduction didn't count, but we have a 20% damage reduction. So this is gonna work out. Hopefully we take a decent amount of his HP away because next turn, because we're floating Vegeta and Trunks, next turn we're gonna put Vegito first slot, pop the active. We're gonna use the blue boys Pop the shit. It's times 2. We have an 80% damage reduction. 7 million defense. Come on now. We should be good to go. And we dodged. Didn't matter. That was clutch. That was clutch, King. That was clutch. We want to do three attacks. It would love for us to do 4 super attacks here. Can we take off damn near 1 bar? Nah, it's not happening. Okay, I thought it was gonna happen. It's not happening. I thought it was gonna happen. It's not gonna happen here. Okay, we have Vegito. This could work out if we can get enough key spheres. That's all I'm saying. We get enough key spheres, everything could work itself out. All right. I want to pop the active with bro. I don't know what it means for us. I don't know what's going to happen. I appreciate the final flashes. All right. He raises attack after he performed the super. I don't know how long it lasts at that point. We're taking a defensive stance. We're eating that. Absolutely. Okay, so maybe we can get 1 bar off. I have the tech gods. And we have Vegito. And we have Vegeta and Trunks. So no matter where he supers, we're going to be safe as long as we can do a little bit of damage. All I'm asking for is a little bit. All I want is a little bit. An LB. You give me an LB, I ain't gonna complain too much. All right. Don't even know if we can win this, but I'm feeling it. We didn't even take 1 bar off. It's damn near close. It's damn near close. And we're gonna do this now. Hold on, we don't need to see this. Let's go. What? Turn 77 is crazy. So here we go. Pop this. Oh, actually, let me just pop the active before I sell the bag. That'd have been crazy, right? That'd have been actually crazy selling the bag here. Brink, brink, and boom. That's a good sign. I like to be 99, but a good side 96. That means I did a decent amount of shots. We have a chance to really do something great here. You know, we have a chance. We can't get 7, so we can only get 6, which is super frustrating. So we're not gonna launch additional attack, but with all of the shits that's happening here, I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine here. It's a shame. 67. Oh, this is bad. It might not work. Man, I didn't get enough attacks. I didn't get a high enough attack with him. That's my fault. That's my fault. 79. Okay, it's been close. If it was close to 90 without even doing this, we've been cool. You know, if this is close to 99 million without us performing the super attacks, it would have been great. But 29, I don't know where we're gonna go from this, because we have a chance to crit here. This is a 2. 25. Actually, these are some pretty decent supers here. So, okay, we got what, 4 or 5? 90, 60. It needs to be higher. It's gonna be bad for us, y'all. I thought we was gonna kill here. We're not gonna kill. Only way we do that is if the gods just take off 3 or 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? If the guys take off 3 or 4 bars, we do have a shot. Like, we're type advantage. If we can do 3 super attacks and take off like 3 some bars, we're good. That's 86. All right. Dang, I wish I would have went more on the attack. I kind of sold there. I won't lie. I won't lie. I won't lie there. I sold, man. Look at this. Okay. We have 4. I don't think we're going to be able to take off all 4 of those. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. See? Yeah, it's not going to work. We're close, but not close enough. Not close enough, bro. Damn, we had 1 more, bro. All I had to do was increase his attack a few more times, and we would have played it out perfectly. That's what would have happened. But I didn't. I'm the idiot here. And we can't get the active skill like I want it, which sucks to suck. It sucks to suck. That's all I'm saying. It just sucks to suck. Because man, just imagine, bro. Just imagine we had 3 attacks here. Cause look at this. We're so close. We're so close. That's close. One more would have did it. We sold it, man. Fuck. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. How, bro? Look, we're still not even killing, bro. What do you say? What do you say? What do you know? This was supposed to be for, imagine this on Vegito. We would have did God's work. It would have been God's work. Look at Vegeta. Look how high his attack is. 146. If I'd have put him in the last slot and did it, it'd have been great. All right, here we go. If I grab this, give us extra defense. You see what I'm saying? That's nice. So I grab this here, right? That's 10 with a, what is this? A 10 million defense with 10 of these. I think we can get up to 10. It all depends. If they dodge, we're going to see greatness. If they dodge, we are going to see greatness. 10 piece. We're maxed out here. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. And they dodged that. Oh my gosh. Perfect. That was good. We dodged another one. It'd be nice to dodge another one. Y'all dodged another one. Y'all got it. Y'all might be the greatest. Only taking, I don't even know what that increased his deep was attack to after doing that. But here we go. We took it like a champ. Wow. Wow. Can I say that? We did no crits. No crits. No crits. I don't think we're going to ever be in a situation like that again. Man. What am I going to do? I guess I can't pop the active skill. Well, I can't even talk about the next turn unless we dodge here. 60% chance to dodge is not good enough for my liking. All right, it's just not good enough. Okay, 14. Back-to-back supers, no ultras, so I guess we could do up to 4, but we did. We launched another one, which is fine. We're gonna counter. Maybe we can take close to 3 supers. Damn, bro. Hey, maybe I don't get an ultra super attack from now on. Look how much he's doing. Okay, cool. That was decent. That was decent. 49. Oh, this is just bad. This is just absolute bad here. I guess I should have got an ultra super attack. All right, 53. Maybe we can break the super. Maybe the super is the first attack here, and that would be nice if we can break that bitch. Okay, maybe. Okay. All right. I don't want to get rid of. This is kind of hell. This is kind of hell. I mean, hopefully he's supering in the first slot next turn. I don't even know how many turns the scouter lasts for. It was not the super. Can we dodge this? No. Oh my God, I was gonna scream. Let's see if I grab this, right? I grab this here. And then I grab this here. 73. I don't even know. Was it raises attack by 20%? Do I put, I think, I mean, I want to put bro in the first slot. I mean, not first slot. I want to put like Goku out here, but I believe putting Goku out here hurts me because Vegeta and Trunks loses their buffs. Yeah, this is just bad. This is bad. This is just bad for us. It's just, I want to let y'all know this is absolutely bad for us. So look at this, is 10 million defense here. And we're going to pop this like this. I know the Spirit Bomb is not going to be that high because it's just not going to be that high. All I can say is that it won't be that high here. But thank you, Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. All right, guys, what you think it's gonna be? Can we take off one bar? Can we get a 99 million crit off one bar? If we can get one off one bar, Super Vegito, hey, please.
Garbage.
52. Can you? If I would have popped the active skill with Gogeta here, we'd be in a good spot. Oh man, that's just a waste. That's just a waste. How fun. That was funny. This is absolutely crazy here, but it's cool. I tried to get Gogeta with it. We almost had it. If I just would have did a little bit more on the attack side with Goku, I believe we could have made it work. Just imagine if I had got just one more super attack, two more super attacks off, we would have had enough to just been doing 99 million crits at the beginning. Like, in order for it to work where you clear out Gogeta in that first phase, you have no choice but to just go straight attack with Goku, attack Goku at first. You know what I mean? And because I had to float off the tech gods, we're just cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to float off the tech gods, but we're gonna have to float off tech gods. So unless we make it to the last turn, we'll win. If I can make it to, we get past this turn here, and we make it to the last turn, I will win because I pop the active with the gods and we go crazy. But what's the chances of that happening? Slim to none. Look at this, 89. This guy's a joke. This guy's a joke. And maybe have what, a 50% chance to evade? 50-50s? Plus a 30% bond of parent and child defense? The boost? Plus, what is it, times 400, we'll get 400%? 400% is crazy. I don't even know what is it. It's times 4, 5, what is that? 2? Can we dodge? And we did not dodge that. So are we dead? I don't think I've ever seen him ever take a super. Yeah, we're dead. It didn't matter anyway.